Alright, so what we got here is a 2003 Dodge Ram Hemi pickup truck, quad cab. Basically an issue that a lot of guys are having, and I noticed myself, was poor circulation coming out of the vents due to a block with the flap. The flap you're asking about, or might be curious about, looks like this. And the way it works is basically it opens and closes to keep outside air from coming in the cab, and that just recirculates the air inside of the cab. Correct me if I'm wrong, but so basically it's an easy fix. Takes about 15 minutes and it'll save you a lot of money in the end. So let me show you what I did. If you look down here underneath the glove box, you'll see that the blower motor sits right underneath, exposed, and it's very easy to access, very easy to get to. You have 3 bolts that sit up top, and once you take those 3 bolts out, take out your plug too. You don't want it to sit or hang or dangle or possibly break off the connector. So after you do that, pull your blower motor out. You'll have full access up into the air box. Once you get to the top behind the glove box, you'll notice that there's a vent, and this vent has like a grill. In order for you to grab this flap out of there, what I did was I took these pliers and I cut 2 teeth out of the bottom piece of the mesh or the grill, and by doing that I was able to guide my hand from the bottom of the air box after removing the blower motor, taking my hand, guiding it through the air box, maneuvering this flap through that hole, and then pulling it out. I mean, it literally took no effort. So after you do that, what you want to do is reinstall the blower motor, put your bolts on, and then put your connector back into the blower motor. One video I saw, they suggest that you take this cover piece off. If you have trouble going in there with the pliers and cutting these 2 pieces out, then by all means take this cover off. But if you want to save some time and less stress on yourself and on the vehicle, just cut it straight through that little opening. It's really not that hard, and the pliers cut, it's plastic, so it's gonna cut it very easy. After I did that, reinstalled the blower motor, took the flap out. I mean, guys, it's an easy fix, and let me show you. Now I have functional free-flowing air coming out of my vents. I mean, this is amazing. I mean, it feels like my AC when I first got it, One issue I did notice while doing this was noticing that changing the different modes from cold to hot can take some time recirculating through the vents. You will see that it may take a while for it to actually heat up. Usually when I do change it before I remove the flap, I mean, it would go to hot instantly, but now it kind of takes a little bit of time, but it's not really a big deal. Even going back to cold, it may take a couple minutes. I mean, I'm sorry, it won't take a couple minutes, but it could take up to a minute maybe to actually like recirculate the heat to cold and cold to heat, but it's worth it, guys. I mean, saving yourself $300-400 in the shop, which only took me 15 minutes, and I mean, I barely did any damage to my truck. All I did was remove the glove box, and I mean, I fixed my own AC. For people that have just minimum mechanic experience and a little bit of patience, I mean, it's a really easy fix, and try it out. I mean, it wouldn't hurt,